Slightly Unblended, and welcome back to my channel. Today I just decided that it would be fun to play around with this palette right here and do this look. So if you'd like to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. I figured it would be fun to mess around with the Muerte palette again today and do just something. So I kind of did this halo eye. I did it the other day and I really liked it, and I'm really trying to get a little bit better at doing a halo eye because I used to be okay at them, but not so much anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started here with the ABH A14 brush and go into the shade right here. I'm just gonna apply it into the crease. I'm just gonna pack it. Now I'm just gonna take the same shade and I'm gonna pack it into the outer corner of the eye and bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up into the crease. I'm just gonna run this up through the crease. Well, not really run it because I'm packing it as well. Next, I'm just going to take the lighter red shade on a fluffy brush and just pat it onto the shade to blend it out. We'll go there and blend it in just a minute, but I want to get that color built up. Alright, next I'm going to be taking the M507 brush from Morphe and going back into that shade and just blending it out. I really like taking smaller brushes to do detailed work because I feel like it works the best with my eye shape. So, well, with my eye space, I feel like I have kind of small eyes. Like, not super small, but I just find it easier to take smaller brushes to work with sometimes. To make it less harsh, I'm just going to take this SL Miss Glam fluffy brush. I think it's the L50 brush, and I'm just going to go through and just lightly blend it. I'm going to go back in with the ABH A14 brush and with the shade that we started with, just touch it up. So, like, my brows are being goofy because I'm trying to learn how to do soap brows, and I like them when they're done, but I've had them done for several hours now because I'm a procrastinator, and it was like the first thing that I did, and then it took forever for me to get my stuff together and get started on this, and so they look weird in spots, so I'm probably going to touch them up here in a little bit, but oh my gosh, I do like the soap brow thing though. I don't know, I feel like I try a lot of different things with my brows because they're so sparse and I don't know what to do about them. I don't like them. And doing brows is like my least favorite part of my makeup routine. But today, my wings gave me a run for my money, so I'm hoping this one will turn out better. It was a hot freaking mess. So I'm just going to go back in with this red shade that we blended that out with and just kind of touch it up in certain areas as well. Next, I'm going to take the Colourpop E10 brush and I'm just going to go into this, oh, I got a little bit of shimmer everywhere, but I'm just going to go in with this shade here and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of this shade because I've noticed that maybe I'm just not getting enough of the shade to get it to be darker than the one we started with, but it seems like it's either the same shade or a little bit lighter, so I'm just going to go ahead and mix that in to darken it up. Tapping off the excess and just going to apply it right in here. Now I'm just going to go back in with the ABH A14 brush and touch up the shade that we started with in the crease and bring it in a little bit more on this outer corner of the eye to kind of blend these two together. Now I'm just going to take my Morphe M421 brush and some of this NYX concealer. It is the HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. That was a lot to say in one breath. I can't believe I did it. I'm proper caffeinated, although I am getting pretty sleepy, if that makes sense. I guess it's just it's been really nice today, but I've also been cold all day. So whenever I'm cold, I'm like, I guess sluggish. I don't know. It makes me sleepy, but you know. I don't know, I'm just weird. Definitely weird. Oh, that spot. Okay, so I'm just gonna touch that spot up here that's looking a little bit ugh. So I'm just gonna take those two colors, mix them together again, and just pat it on there. And then take that A14 brush with some more of the shade we started with, and just tap it, blend it, you know, get it good. Now I'm just gonna take it and I'm going to carve out the halo eye. Now that I have the concealer down, I'm just gonna pat it with my finger. I remember I said that I couldn't think of who I picked that up from, but I believe her name is Annette. I can't remember the name of her channel, but Annette on YouTube. She does a lot of like the 10 looks with one palette videos, and I've been watching her and I kind of picked this up from her, so seems to work pretty well anyway, though I do get a little messy. So I'm just gonna mix the two shades together again and just kind of apply it to the edges of the concealer. Because it's carved out, but it still needs that shape. So this will give it the shape that I'm going for. Now that that's done, I'm just going to take the SL Miss Glam short shader brush and apply the very beautiful blue shimmer shade here to the blank part of the concealer. I'm sure there's another word for that, but just what I can think of. So with that Colourpop E10 brush, just mixing the two shades together, I'm just gonna go over it a little bit to really get it to blend. Then I'm just gonna take the A14 brush in that shade that we started with and just kind of touch up right up above this blue shade here in the crease. Alright, now that that is about even, I had such a hard time with this wing that I don't even want to try to do this one on camera. So maybe next time I do one, I'll do it on camera. So I'll be right back. Okay, for the waterline, I went ahead and used the Santos liner from the collection by Cosmetics. And to smoke out the lower lash line, I'm going to use the shades that we started with. This shade right here and this shade right here. And for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to use this shade right here. That way I don't have to put it and pick the palette up so much. But anyway, I'm just going to tap that there with the A14 brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to take the Morphe M507 brush and use that light red shade and blend this shade out. I'm just going to take this fluffy brush by Luxie I believe, yeah. I should have this down. I use this brush all the time. It is, yes, the Luxie 237 brush, and I'm just gonna soften these lines up here so it won't be as harsh. Alright, and for the inner corner highlight, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that white shade right here. Now that I have this on, I'm just gonna go pop on some lashes and the rest of my, this stuff right here. Gotta cover this, you know, make it match. And I'll be right back. Well, this is the final look, and I've said on my last video that I honestly love this collection. This palette is probably my favorite. I've used the other one twice. I've used this one like every day since I got it. But if you would like me to do a video with the other palette, then I would be more than happy to. And if you like this video, please give me a like and let me know down below what you'd like to see next. Please use the hashtag slightlyunblended on Instagram so I can feature you in an upcoming video. And I'm not going to keep you here too long just rambling with all my nonsense. Oh yeah. I'll have everything that I use listed down below. My makeup, like my face, my base, my magic eraser that's not really magically erasing anything because it's a tinted moisturizer, but I like it, so I use it. And yeah, I'll have my Instagram and Twitter down below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!